If you drive around in St. Louis for any time at all, you will find one fact that is inescapable. There are a lot of parks here. I'm not talking about a grassy lot with a few pieces of playground equipment on it. I mean nice parks. Beautifully landscaped, well planned out green spaces with mature trees, rambling trails, architectural features, and history. You like art, you say? There are even parks here for that. The crown jewel of the St. Louis parkscape is unarguably Forest Park. Sort of like the Central Park of St. Louis, with its beginning rooted in the 1904's World Fair, when the park was more or less transformed into an international city for the event. Walking the grounds today, the imprint is still here. The park scene in St. Louis is vast, but all this walking around here is making me hungry. And when you're hungry and at a park, the situation is prime for a picnic. As a chef, I need to stay curious in order to evolve. For me, that means looking beyond a good meal to learn more about who made it and what inspires them to cook.
La comida es amor.
Every great city has great food. I'm going on a journey around the world, right here in St. Louis. I'm on a quest to find passionate chefs who cooks from the heart.
It's exciting.
And I think it's the best.
To prove that food is love.
And it's gonna be delicious.
Food is love. Love your food. The quest to build a perfect picnic with local foods sounds like a lot of fun, but let's be honest, this could be daunting.
Okay, I'm ready.
I, however, has an ace up my sleeve, a chef friend and a former St. Louisian, Cassie Lynn, who after some persuading and possibly some bribery, I have enlisted to act as a compass to help me navigate through the sea of foodie possibilities that lays before me. Her decision to stocking our basket with sweets first only confirms in my mind that I chose the right partner for this. On a normal day, there is plenty of good reasons to come into Pint-Sized Bakery. But when you're packing a picnic with the best things from St. Louis, a mediocre dessert course is not gonna cut it. According to Cassie, the Odies here at Pint-Size is something to write home about.
My favorite thing here, I like oatmeal cream pies, but they do this thing called an Odie, which is their version of an oatmeal cream pie. So it's 2 oatmeal cookies with a marshmallow cream in the middle, and it's just... So you have Nancy and Christy in the back, and they do just absolutely wonderful things here.
The smell in here brings me back. We arrived just in time to see how the filling was made, and the Odies come together. Butter, powdered sugar, and marshmallow fluff. A sticky delight.
Cream until it's nice and fluffy and white. We don't really do anything that's super fancy. It's just mostly really good ingredients that we, use the right techniques on and make delicious things that people love.
This is a timer. So this is a chewy oatmeal cookie. It's made with rolled oats and brown sugar and butter and flour and eggs and salt. A little bit of cinnamon.
They smell delicious. How many cookies do you eat in a day?
It's kind of a problem.
Yeah, I'll say. They're great.
I know.
Yeah, it's a good cookie on its own. It's almost like the kind of cookie that you would put a butterscotch chip in, like that kind of old-fashioned cookie.
Who taught you how to do all this stuff?
Well, Christy and I both went to culinary school. Just right out of high school, I went right to culinary school. Was ready for it, was excited, and I've been doing it ever since. There was a little bit of time where we were closed because of the pandemic, and people were sharing with us pictures of things that they made that were our recipes, even the oatmeal cream pies. And it was awesome to see, but they still come back to us. They still come back to get a treat. I mean, we're like, if you think you can do it as good as us, then go ahead. We've shared like a ton of our recipes online and in Feast Magazine, and we love to do that because people get excited. Because sometimes things taste better when somebody else makes them for you. So, so they always come back, even if we share our recipes.
Is this your favorite cookie?
I'm kind of a chocolate person. We make a triple chocolate cookie that is pretty irresistible. I said kind of like just let it mix in, and then I'll just finish a little bit by hand. Christy, you want to do the piping honors, or should I?
No way!
Let me do it.
You can try your hand down it.
Yeah.
So we start kind of like about a ½ inch above and just squeeze. So just like that. And then the hard part is the cookies cook a little crazy, so we try to match them up as best we can.
The pastry chef in me can't help to take a bag and ice a few of them by myself. Like riding a bicycle.
I grew up in a pastry shop. I've done this a few times too.
Like, this is not his first time.
No.
I'm getting in the spirit now.
You're hired.
It's like, what else you got to do today? Can we make
Well, there's some dishes in the back if you want to
Right,
take care
yeah.
of those for us.
Gotta earn your wet, you gotta earn your keep, right?
Fun to clean. Usually
There we
we fridge them
go.
for a little while before we box them all up. Hardest part is once you
Match
get the
this
lid
up
on
good.
straight.
Cassie and I can always come in and help you when you get real busy.
We work for Odie's.
Second job.
Yeah.
Dessert in hand, it's time to write to the next stop.
You're now part of the ultimate picnic.
Two things that are almost synonymous with picnic is wine and cheese. If you invite somebody to a